Grant, congratulations, a hard fought but well deserved victory. Can I get your thoughts on the team getting to the Scottish Cup final?
Delighted for them. Obviously the objective coming here today was to try and get through the tie. I think you're right. I think in the end it was well deserved. We conceded a bit of territory and ground to City, a bit of possession, but we felt that was the right play for this game, trying to expose them when they step forward, and I think we've done that in the end, especially in extra time.
In the first half, so important to get the first goal in a game like this, and do you think that helped as well? City did start the game well, but once we got the first goal, kind of really came into the game.
Yeah, I think they were the better team for that period. I don't know if it was against the run of play, or if we were just starting to come into it, but getting the goal, from almost our first attack, in the set play that followed that was really important. And it seemed to give us a bit more belief. We were kind of at the players just before that to step onto the game a bit, show a bit more energy, get a bit closer to the opponent, and then once we went that goal up, I felt that you saw the confidence grow, the belief grow. We used the ball really well, moved it well. Obviously it's never 100% thing, but in the main, when we had it, we did well with it.
I mean, does it get to a point in the game and you can see the big screen and the clock's counting down to the 90 and you're thinking we might have done it, and then all of a sudden City get that equaliser? Yeah,
look, it's poor timing, isn't it? And I think we've done as well as we could to manage the game, but City are a quality side, and you concede set play after set play. It's stressful for the players, and the girls hit a nice strike and it's gone in, and you've got to take your medicine at that point, but you've got a choice of how you react. And I thought when we started the extra time, and then went right to the last minute of the first period to get the third goal, at that point I thought the tie was won. As much as we knew City would come at us, I thought the reaction to losing that late goal was magnificent for the group.
Yeah, I wondered if that was really pleasing for you. I'd mentioned to a couple of the players that they'd come through a tough game in midweek, playing the second half with 10 players. They have to go into extra time, and the attitude, we get the early goal, and that must have been really encouraging for you.
Yeah, I think look, I've made I've not hidden the fact that we've internally questioned each other on the commitment level, the capability and willingness to do the hard yards to win football matches at this level. And they've definitely in the last couple of matches especially answered those questions, and I think we've proved today again with the ball we can actually be a really good side. We knocked it about nicely at times, but look, first and foremost you've got to run and do the hard yards, do the dirty work of the game, dirty part of the game, sorry, and I think we've done that on Wednesday night with 10 players, and we've showed it again today with 11.
And obviously we've got a Scottish Cup final now to look forward to at the end of the month, but obviously it means the next 3 games we want to finish as strongly as possible, but we also have that focus as well of this showpiece occasion at Hampden.
Yeah, I think look, I think it's important. We'll definitely, myself and staff, will not let the players get distracted by this, having this game at the end of the season. I think it's a massively important occasion, and we'll certainly turn up here to do well. But there's professional business, there's sporting integrity at stake. You have to turn up every week, and we'll be trying to win the next 3 league games. There's no doubt about that. We'll just do the kind of boring old statements of going game by game, but we need to perform like that every single week, make sure we're on it. Ultimately, it's a challenge to the players to get in the cup final team as well. So, look, we'll be right at it for the next few weeks.
And I suppose that you just touched on it there. That's the benchmark. You'll be saying to them, listen, I've seen what you can do. You need to do that every single game.
Absolutely. We've been challenging the players to do that. Certainly since I arrived, I'm sure before that as well. I think you get nothing for free in football. You have to turn up, and sometimes you turn up and you just don't get the rub of the green, or you get a dodgy decision, or things happen that you can't control. But the biggest bit you can control is your fitness and your application to your work, and we're driving that message home every single day that we work together. And I think if we maintain that level, you can see the team we're about to become.
Yeah, and I'm sure the players will maybe get a couple of days just to recover, but a great week ahead then, given the fact that everybody will be buoyant after today's result.
No doubt about it. Winning important matches gives you a little spring in your step going into your work on Monday morning. So I think the players should enjoy this moment, but we're back to work as soon as we can. We'll get a couple of days off now to recover. That's been a tough week for us, but yeah, once we're back in, we'll be straight at it.
No, it's a great win today. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks very much.